about we talk about some peppermint, shall we? Peppermint, I can't even. Like, peppermint I think just blew my mind when I started using it for anxiety reasons. I've always been blown away by Young Living essential oils since I started using them, but it really took it to another level when I could use something so pure without it being chemically enhanced or adulterated in any way for such a internal issue as anxiety and stress. I used peppermint about, it was back in October for a random pop-up little anxiety episode I had, and I haven't had one in a really long time, so it was in years really. It was a little strange, and it came up all of a sudden, and I don't know if it was just divine intervention that I just happened to have peppermint in my purse or what, but we were at Disneyland and we were standing in line for Toy Story Mania, one of our favorite rides, and it was crowded. It was like 90 degrees. I was totally calm, and then all of a sudden, as anxiety attacks, panic attacks tend to happen, it just flipped a switch, and all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. I got really, really hot. I didn't know if I was going to pass out, if I was going to throw up. It was really scary, and I was like, what do I have, and why is this happening? It was just, when you have the anxiety, everything just kind of hits at once, all the emotions, and you freak out a little bit. Of course, I'm pretty good about concealing that and concealing the issues when I have them, so I remained as calm as I could. But I started digging through my purse. I was like, what do I have? And I found peppermint, and I put a drop on the back of my neck because I was just really steaming up, and peppermint helps reduce fevers naturally. So that's another side tip is that I've learned is that it's actually good to have fevers, because that means that your body is releasing all of these toxins. So if you use something like Young Living's peppermint for fevers, it's not going to kill the fever immediately like a Tylenol would. It's going to reduce that and just gently get it out of your system, get that fever out. So anyway, I applied the peppermint on the back of my neck, on my wrists, I cupped my hands, inhaled, and just took several deep breaths, and within 3 minutes I felt instant. I mean, it wasn't even 3 minutes. It was about, I'd say, 1 to 3 minutes where I felt a significant reduction in the fast heart rate and the feeling of I don't really know what's happening, or I can't be here right now, that type of feeling. And then within 5 minutes, I was like, here we go, I'm totally fine, I'm back. And that, ever since then, I've always kept peppermint in my purse. I haven't really had to use that for that specific reason since then, but I put it in blends. It has been very, very helpful throughout the course of my mom getting sick and passing away. It's been very, very helpful. And I'll talk more about it because I need to read the disclaimer. I'll talk more about it later. Okay, so here's the disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional. The information shared in this video is not meant to treat, cure, or diagnose any illness, nor is it meant to replace professional medical attention or advice. Advice and testimonies are all based on the Young Living brand essential oils. Use and application of this information is done solely at your own risk. Okay, so plant origin is North America, Mediterranean area, and Great Britain. Extraction method, steam distilled from leaves and stems. It lists the key constituents. One of them is menthol, obviously 25 to 50%. It lists the ORAC value, historical data. Peppermint is one of the oldest and most highly regarded herbs for soothing digestion. Jean Valnet, MD, studied peppermint's effect on the liver and respiratory systems. A highly regarded digestive stimulant. Medical properties: anti-inflammatory, antitumoral, antiparasitic, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, gallbladder/digestive stimulant, pain relieving, and curbs appetites. Uses: rheumatism, arthritis. respiratory infections such as pneumonia, obesity, viral infections such as cold sores, and HPV, fungal infections, candida, digestive problems, headaches, nausea, skin conditions, and back problems. Fragrant influence, purifying and stimulating to the conscious mind. Research indicates that peppermint aroma inhaled during mental tasks may help attention. There you go. Peppermint may also be effective appetite suppressant when inhaled. The University of Kiel researchers found that peppermint lessened headache pain in a double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover study. Application says to dilute 1 part essential oil with 2 parts B6 vegetable oil complex or pure vegetable oil. Apply 1 to 2 drops on location, abdomen, and or temples. Apply on chakras or Vitaflex points. Inhale directly, diffuse, or take as a dietary supplement. It says to improve concentration, alertness, and memory, place 1 to 2 drops on the tongue. Inhale 5 to 10 times a day to curb appetite. Cautions include to avoid contact with eyes, mucous membrane, sensitive skin, or fresh wounds or burns. Do not apply on infants younger than 18 months of age. The ways that I use it, besides that little anxiety episode I had back in October, tummy ache, which as it lists in the pocket reference, I will apply 1 drop in a circular massage motion around my tummy, wherever it hurts. There's also a Vitaflex point on the bottoms of your feet in your mid-foot area, like kind of the arch area, that is connected to your digestive tract. So if your tummy is still hurting, I recommend trying that place to apply 1 to 2 drops there and see how you feel in a couple minutes. Also use it for car sickness. I am very, very prone to car sickness. So a lot of times if I'm like super nauseous and can't even like look down or anything, I will just take the bottle and just open it up and inhale straight from the bottle. If I remember and I'm smart about it, I will apply a couple drops before we leave on my wrists, inhale it maybe under my nose, just to kind of get that, just to get it connected to my brain. Nasal congestion, I love to diffuse it. If I'm having issues, say I run out of RC, if I have thieves left over, I will put thieves, a couple drops of thieves, and a couple drops of peppermint just to kill any bacteria and also to help open me up. The peppermint always opens you up. It's very, very potent. So that's the spiel on peppermint. I'll take it out so you can see the bottle. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. It's really, really pretty. And that's it. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and beam and bloom.